Okay.
Hey there! I hope you have a nice day. This gonna be a long video ahead, so be as comfort as you can. And now let's start the video. Step 1. Separating the body part. Meet Ali, she is gonna be our tweening model today. Before we separate it, make a copy to your character first. Trust me, it's gonna be useful later. Now to separate all the body part, use the pose slot to separate all of them. First, let's take a head shot. You just have to squeeze all the body part except the head. Do the same thing to get all the body part. To take the body, squeeze all of them except the body and go on until you have all the body part. For the hand, I let both hand and both leg in one pack. We can separate it later in Ibis Paint. If your character's legs are too close together, you can move them apart a little. Go to the head pose that you just make and squeeze M. Now let's take care of the body. Now head to the studio. Change the background color into gray, blue or pink, but I recommend to use gray color. You can change the background color in this setting. Now rotate your character into 270 degrees. Adjust the position and zoom it. Now change the pose to the body part pose that you just made and select the body first. Click this lock button to make your character stay still if you accidentally touch the screen. Now click the view button and take the screenshot. Now change the pose into other body part pose except the head and screenshot it. Just watch what I do. Select the character that you have been copied and apply the same adjustment that you just made. Like me, my adjustment scale is 1.2x. Then screenshot it. This is for arranging the separated part later in Ibis Paint. Now we're done with the body. Now let's take care of the head. Change your head adjustment back to normal. Separated all the item that was in your character head. like hair and decoration. In my case, I won't separate the base hair because it was hardly moved. This is optional though. Head to the studio and this is the complicated part. Press the lock button to unlock and just follow what I do. I don't know how to explain, but the point is you have to get all those layer part to screenshot it. Now we're done taking screenshot of all the body part. Let's head to the next step by removing the background. Step 2. Removing the background. Next, open your Ibis Paint app. Click the plus button and click Import Picture. Use one of the screenshots that you intake. Now import all the screenshots. After you import all the screenshots, click Add Special Layer button and Add Folder. To put all the layer to the folder, hold the layer below the folder then drag it up and down. If you see a line next to the layer you just dragged, then that means the layer is already in the folder. Do the same thing until all layers are in the folder. After that, press the folder layer so that the folder closes. Then you go to the canvas settings and click rotation to the right. If in your screenshot, you see this black line like mine, you can zoom the folder layer. With this, all the layers in the folder will be zoomed. Now before we delete the background, first turn off all the layer except for the under one. Then change the background into a transparent. To delete the background, I use the bucket eraser tool. Then you can click your screen multiple times so that you can delete the maximum without leaving the background that has not been deleted. Do the same thing to all of the body part layer. If you happen to have an eaten body part like mine, just reduce the eraser bucket tool strength in this setting. Now to separate this in pack hand, use the lasso tool to draw one of them, then duplicate the layer. Please go to the layer earlier, click this button, click Clear Layer, and remove selection. Now that one pack hand has been separated, do this to later to separate the one pack body part. If you also to be happen like this, you can fix it using the brush. Make sure they all in the right position. This is important. Duplicate your character body, then take its color item if they wear it. If your character didn't wear any, you don't have to do this. Use the eraser and delete it carefully. Now duplicate it again. It's time to take the waist. I mean, take clothes that are too long. But if your character is wearing a belt or any waist item, you have to separate them. Now you get all the body part with a transparent background. Save all the body part one by one, and it's time to go to Alight Motion app. Step 3. Rigging the character. In Alight Motion, click that plus button. Then create an element first. The aspect ratio is up to you. Here I will use a ratio of 9:16. Now add all the body part that was in the transparent background, of course. After that, name all layers according to their parts. To change the name, just click the layer. Name it to whatever you want. The important thing is that you won't be confused about looking for the body parts. Click that I button to hide the layer so you know in what body part layer you are. But you may not need to do this if you have a sharp eye. Now, let's arrange all the layers so that your character looks pleasing to the eye and neat. This is the arrangement pattern, but remember, this all depends on your character look. The arrangement pattern can be different based on your character, but the point is, front hair part always on top and back hair part always on the bottom of all layers. You can arrange the layers by pressing the 3 lines next to the layer and drag it. The reason why I told you to separate the neck item and the weight or clothing items that are too long in either case before are like this. If you don't separate them, your character will look like this. Now let's rigging it. Now let's set up the pivot point. Click the layer 1 of the layer, then you will see move and transform. In here you will see location, rotation, scale, and hue. To add the pivot point, just click the location tool, then you will head up to the pivot point tool. With a head item like hair and decoration, just put the pivot point in hair follicles. Just watch me. I don't know how to explain. Now let's put the pivot point on the body part since we are done with the hair. This is the place where you have to put all the pivot points. When you have placed the pivot point, use rotation to check whether the movement is good. If it is good and right, you good to go. you're done putting all the pivot point, it's time to set the parenting layer. Now to parenting the layer. All you have to do is click one of the layer and click this. For example, to make the head become a parent layer, click the hair part like hair tip, front hair, back hair, etc. And click this. And click the head layer. Now that hair part become a child layer. Do the same to all of the hair part. After you're done, parent the head layer to the body layer. If you didn't parent the layer, this will happen. Because we parent the layer, so wherever the parent layer moves, the child layer will follow. This is the map of where you have to parent layer all the body parts. For example, parent the left hand to the left arm and the left arm to the body. Do the same to all of the body part. For the fig, I won't parent it to the body layer, because if we parent it, the leg won't stay on the ground. This is what will happen. Now you are done preparing the character. You can give a name to the elements. Step 4. Tweening. Now I will show you some movement example using the location, rotation, scale, and skew. First, let's make a simple animation using the location tool. Let's make her head nodding. To start tweening, you have to add the first keyframe by clicking this. Then the first keyframe will show. Let's swipe the layer a bit then. Now you can make a movement by swiping your hand in this panel and a keyframe will automatically appear. Slide your finger down on this panel. Because we will make her head nod, then swipe the layer a bit again and slide your finger up, and there you go. The nodding head animation created. So that the nodding movement is clearly visible. You can do the same thing with the front hair. If you click on this duration number, a red line will appear. This is called keystone. You can mark where you place a keyframe with this. You can also move the position of the keyframe by pressing it. Now let's make her arm and hand move using the rotation tool. Click the keyframe, then slide the layer a bit and rotate it. A keyframe will automatically appear. Also, make a rotation in the hand layer. And there you go, the hand moved. Now, let's make the character bounce using the scale tool. First, you have to leave from the elements to projects. Click the layer, put the keyframe, then click this button to unlink the scale tool. Now just squeeze it. If your character rises when you move the scale, what you can do is move the pivot point and place it at your character's feet. Then go to graph and use the bounce graph to make your character bounce repeatedly. Now let's use the skew tool. I usually use this tool to tween the hair. And use cyclic graph. Now I will show you an example movement using the elastic graph. First, make a pose. I'm going to make mine look hanging. Then leave the elements to go to the project. I want to make my character's legs get stuck, so I put the pivot point at his feet. After this, make a swinging motion using the rotation tool. Then use the elastic graph. You can customize the graph. That's it! Congratulations! You have tweened your character.